I'm Darren Judd. I'm Head of Fleet and Plant for Kier Environmental Services. We look after a number of local authority contracts. We operate about 750 heavies. So that ranges from our curb sort recyclers through to standard compaction RCVs. We cover nationally. The main reason behind us picking the Ident system, we had two separate incidents that led us to look for the system and choose which one we were going to go for. We're clearing a road in Cheshire. As we're driving down, a member of the public wants to get past, can't get past, parked cars both sides of the road. There is in many areas now. He's then taken it upon himself to remove the driver from the vehicle forcefully and lay hands on him to the point he actually got arrested for assault. He then tried to move the vehicle, which he couldn't do. He couldn't work out how to do it. He'd never driven a truck before. He thought it was going to be easy. He couldn't get it to move. It was at that point we decided that we need something to safeguard our staff, ultimately the public safety. It is one of the key drivers of this. It coincided with recent events and it does fit well. Throughout the day, they're in and out of the cab and it's that precious pad on the seat that gives us peace of mind that every time they're out of the vehicle, that drive mechanism is now in lockdown mode.
The Ident system is an RFID-based safety and security system which uses RFID tags to control access, the vehicle handbrake and the engine system to prevent unauthorised use of the vehicle, either in the cab to prevent the vehicle being driven away or using the equipment at the back end of the vehicle operating the lift mechanism and help.
The system we wanted needed to isolate the drivetrain of the vehicle and any unauthorised access to make that vehicle move, but still allow the back ends to work because of the nature of the environmental services business. We still need that PTO running to allow the lifts, the hydraulics, etc. to work. But the drive lock was the focus. Just making sure that if that cab is unattended while somebody's loading a bin onto the back of a commercial tradeways vehicle, they're out in a cul-de-sac loading bins or sorting boxes, whatever the type of vehicle it is, that vehicle, whilst it was running, was still safe. The Ident was the only system that was pressure pad related, so when the driver got off the seat, it then locked the cab down, and it wasn't done on proximity, it was done on presenting the RFID chip to the receiver, which was what swayed us to this system during the procurement decision. We've had very little noise back, to be quite honest. We've had no negative feedback from the system. It doesn't impact on their daily operations. It literally takes half a second. You present this tag to the receiver and the vehicle's instantly ready to go. It is not delaying anything. And I think one of the things, they feel that they've actually got a little bit of peace of mind and safety now about this whole leaving a vehicle unattended whilst making collection. Everything that we'll be procuring forward will be fitted with record free and the Ident drive stop system.
Okay.
It was an easy decision to make in the fact that if unauthorised use of our vehicles does occur, as we've discussed, there's a significant liability for us. There's the bad publicity, but above all of that, our ultimate goal is public safety, public and staff safety. That's the forefront driver. But this was a genuinely viable safety device that did what it needed to do. It wasn't too expensive, and the benefits definitely outweighed the initial cost outlay.